Good morning, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend. Want to jump right into this. I've been on a personal journey in my quiet time, in my prayer time, in my reading time, on trying to understand a little bit better about what spiritual maturity looks like. Hebrews 5 this weekend was a great reminder of that if we're not growing, then we literally are stuck. We're frozen. And and so today, as I've been reading that, the Lord's brought something to my attention that I'm dealing with, and I think a lot of us could deal with, but I've really never even thought about it. Today, I want to talk about your narrative. Something happens, a situation happens. What's your narrative? What's your story? And is it based on the facts or is it based on your feelings? Let me give you a couple examples. Just crazy season with our family, right? Last weekend we had 8 volleyball games, 4 baseball games. District golf was last week. Regionals golf is this week. It looks like Maddie's going to make state, which will be next. Like, it is just a crazy season. And the narrative I found myself creating was, man, work's just really taking it out of me. Man, church life, it's just so hard. Well, that's really not the facts. The facts are is that we have 4 kids who have busy schedules, and we have busy schedules. And the narrative based on facts is the season we're going through, the weariness we're going through has a lot more to do with our family than it does with where we work. But what I felt like was it's a lot easier to just blame work than it is to say, no, it's my family. Let me give you another one. This weekend, Thursday night, we had the new Legacy Banquet. Shout out, great banquet, good job. Saturday, we already had men's breakfast and baptism scheduled. We do it on this week because it's easier for some of the campuses to set up on Wednesday and Thursday and not have to worry about it. We had 2 funerals pop up at the same. I'm about to do one right now. I've got to go to Levelland. So we had this weekend where there was all this stuff, and here's the narrative I created. It's just always like this at the church. It's always busy. There's always so much going on. Here's the facts. The last 4 weekends, there's been nothing going on. The last 4 weekends I've worked during the week, and this weekend was just one of those weekends. And here's what I want you to know. Whether you work at the church or anywhere else, one of those weekends it's gonna pop up. And so the narrative doesn't become, well, man, it's so much. It's always like this. When you're creating your narrative, let me say this, be careful of using words like it's always like this or they're never like that, because it's just not facts. It's your feelings. And we tend to get extreme with things. Every weekend is like this. No, it's really not. Things come up and we got to deal with them. And so real quick, just wrote this down. How do we control our narrative? How do we take control of it? Number 1, we have to catch it. We have to catch our feelings. And I'm just telling you, it could be some, it's like, oh God, Church on the Rock, they've just put so much on my plate. Okay, well, what time did you show up? How long did you talk to people all day? Did you go to lunch? And did you leave early? You see, it may not be a plate problem. It may be a time management problem. And so we got to catch it. We got to stop. We have to stop ourselves. You can't change a thought you haven't noticed. And so become aware of what you're telling yourself throughout the day. Number 2, we got to challenge it. Paul says this in 2 Corinthians 10:5. He says to take every thought captive. Me and my wife, we have a lot of discussions about this. It's like, is that what's really happening? We challenge it. Just like Hebrews 5, we chew on it a little bit. Is that really what's happening? Is that really what's going on? Or does it just feel that way? And then number 3 is you got to replace it. You got to replace that bad narrative. Philippians 4:8 says this. It says, whatever true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable, think on these things. And this has been a big one. I'll say this has been a big one for me and Kelsey in our marriage. there have been times where I've dropped the ball or she's dropped the ball, and we find ourselves going, "You're always like this. Church is always like this. Work is always," and it's like, no. That's a reaction. And as a leader, we don't want to be reactive. We want to be proactive. So let the facts be the facts. Control your narrative this week. It is so easy me to create a false narrative. And so, man, I love you guys. Hope you have a great week. As always, comment below if you want to. I love the conversation last week on AI. We had definitely different thoughts about it. And so I appreciate the honesty and the transparency. It was really good. So comment below what you're thinking, and we'll talk to you soon.